Hello everybody, Chris Wood here, September 30th, 2022. What that picture was a toilet full of blood. And that is from what I have been coughing up. So I just want to say I'm in the process now. My right lung has been destroyed. My right kidney is in the process of shutting down and failing. I am having blood go through my body. My body has been mutilated. My body has been split in half. When I eat anything, for the last year and a half now, when I eat anything, normally a person's stomach is on their left side. Mine's not. When I eat anything, it all goes to my right side. So, I have shit going through me from being broadcasted through from all these fucking junkies, from William Waldridge, from Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, Blair Hardy, O.P.P co-offenders and bosses using the remote neuromonitoring on me. Right now, I have no feeling in my head at all. I don't know if that was seen or not, but that spot on the back of my head, that's been there pretty much ever since I've been shot by the ex-chief back in August of 2019, when all my problems began. My medical blacklisting, my medical discrimination, my file falsifications, compliments of Dr. Tatiana V. As of right now, because I cannot do anything to save my life, I cannot go to a hospital, I cannot get legal help, I cannot get medical help. O.P.P has assured this crime against me. They are revenge, retaliation for me speaking of their crimes, the human homeless trafficking out of the Morning Star mission, and homeless exploitation, and other crimes. As a result, I became a victim. My mother was even stalked and murdered back in 2020 by William Waldridge and Blair Hardy. These people are conveniently untouchable, unarrestable. O.P.P will surround with hands-on guns to prevent anything legal on them or anyone else. They will kidnap, they will false arrest, false charge just to deflect their crimes with the doctors that they are committing and inmates and using psychiatric patients as well, along with the remote neuromonitoring, which a lot of people are not aware of, and it's being used on me in hopes to get away with this, in hopes I forget about it, in hopes that O.P.P can get back to their human sex trade slavery trafficking. Right now, the main one using this on me and numbing this shit right out of me right now, because it feels like I'm getting a laser hit on the back of my head where my skull's been split, especially on my right side. When I was shot, it went into my right ear. It started to move down here to my neck and then up to the back of my head, to my parietal lobe right here on my right side. That's when I started having the problems. That's when I went to the hospital to find out what was going on. November 2019, I get an appointment for a CAT scan, and conveniently Stacy was there, mental health worker involved, talking to her girlfriend Tatiana. After I got my CAT scans done, that's when the medical blacklisting started. So, with that being said, they've assured this crime against me. Conveniently, everybody is unarrestable, and now I am to the point where I am seriously coughing up blood, and I am also, I hate to be so graphic and say it, but I am also shitting blood. It is coming from my lung, from my chest, and it's coming from my other end as well. So congratulations. I am bleeding from both ends from being so fucking mutilated and lied about. Lies against me stating I'm a self-harmer, not true in any way, shape, or form. I love myself, thank you very much. Lies against me stating I am suicidal, not true in any way, shape, or form. I am about life, and once again, I love myself enough to not take my life, so that is 100% bullshit lie cast against me, so I would not be taken serious or believed about what has taken place with me, by whom, and how. I have been kidnapped, sex assaulted, brain and bodily damaged, mutilated, lies stating I have a long criminal and psychological history, and none of it is true in any way, shape, or form. And no one, the ones cast out lies do not have to prove a thing. This is how O.P.P. the police are human trafficking. This is how they're framing their victims, and this is how they are murdering their victims, using inmates, using psychiatric patients that they are associated with. O.P.P. is also associated with Russell Williams still, and William Wooldridge is also the boss as well to Wellington O.P.P., who were also involved, possibly human trafficking from the sandbanks when it's open in the summertime. William Wooldridge is from the Picton area as well. So, in the meantime, I am been in the process. I am completely numb. I have no stimulation in my head whatsoever. You're doing your job, and now I am fucking bleeding, and I'm being filled up with whatever. So if no more videos, I just want to say, love all, hate none to my family, to my little brother, my little big brother, Trevor, in Florida. I love you very much. I am proud of you, and I am thankful for you. I am thankful and grateful also for my nephew that you gave me, Elijah. I'm thankful for your wife as well for giving me my nephew and giving you a good life and giving you your son as well. So I am very thankful as well for her also. But in the meantime, this is pretty much done. I cannot save my life. I am being mentally destroyed, physically destroyed by a bunch of people who are using the remote neuromonitoring and passing it around. I've proven this technology exists and how it's being used. So no matter what I do, I cannot save my life. This crime has been assured against me. My kidneys are failing. My right lung is screwed. I am completely numb and I am being filled up with air. All of this could be medically proven if O.P.P. and Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors' victims were actually allowed to save their life from their fucking crimes using their badges, positions, and credentials. Spencer Mills 14716, you are guilty of murder in the first degree. Ex-Chief, guilty of murder in the first degree. Shannon Cork, you are guilty of murder in the first degree. Staff Sergeants, guilty of murder in the first degree. Robert Keane, Robert Lucas, guilty of murder in the first degree. Stacy, mental health worker, and Shelley Huffner, guilty of murder in the first degree. Dr. Tatiana V., a.k.a. Margie V., guilty of murder in the first degree. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Barton, Dr. McGregor, guilty of murder in the first degree, aiding inmates and psychiatric patients and police with their crimes to assure that they get away with them, done with criminal negligent intent. Tanya, triage nurse, Terry, triage nurse, David, triage nurse, and Paladin Security, you are guilty of murder in the first degree. You are associated to these people. They are guilty of having my mother murdered. They are guilty of murdering me. Pretty much, I am mentally dead. If I could get to a hospital and get a brainwave test or get an MRI done or something, it would prove the damages done to me. So, I am Chris Wood. I'm a human traffic victim, and I'm an identity theft victim, and I am an intended murder victim through O.P.P for speaking up and trying to save lives from their crimes. I'm going to wrap this up. Chris Wood, love all, hate none, be safe, watch yourselves, watch your children, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, pedophilia, murders, identity thefts and frauds, insurance thefts and frauds, financial thefts and frauds, and other crimes, compliments of O.P.P and their boys and their doctors. Be safe, love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe. This is how O.P.P murdered, missing, human trafficking, framing, and killing all unsuspecting using R&M and their junkies and boys who are all untouchable.